Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture, and today I am here to talk about movies. Well, really movie chairs. More specifically, chairs to sit in while you're editing videos where you talk about movies and pop culture, everything that I do right here on this channel. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you will know that I have been on the search for the best computer chair, office chair, gaming chair, whatever it is that will make it more comfortable for me to sit here for hours and hours and hours, editing, recording, writing, doing everything I do for AV Pop Culture and my other channel, American Vintage Adventures. And that comes with a little tax, and that tax is pain. Now, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'2" or better, maybe 6'3" on a good day. And I am heavy. Let's just say that. I am down to around 240 or 50 pounds. But if you follow me, you know I played college football, and that takes a toll on the body. I was a competitive power lifter. That takes a toll on the body. I was in mixed martial arts. That takes a toll on the body. And sitting in a chair for long hours takes a toll on the body. It doesn't matter if you're doing it for something you love or you're just having to do it in a cubicle at work. In this case, I have to sit here and do the thing that I love, and I love doing it. But if you follow me, you know I've had problems with my lower back, with my side, with costochondritis, all from sitting so much. And then I sit and try to go work that out at the gym, then come and sit back down. And so I have posted on my community tab. I have talked about it in videos, everything I can do, asking everyone out there, what is the best chair that I can get? And my history with chairs is that I had whatever was cheapest and looked most comfortable on Amazon most of the time is what I grabbed, up until last Black Friday when I grabbed the most expensive chair that I have ever bought, which is a Leap V2 chair. I customized it out. I went all in on what comes out to be, before all of the headrests and the special wheels, like a $1,500 chair. And then I was contacted by Ewing Racing, and they said, hey, would you like to review one of our chairs? We like what you do. And we see that you need a chair, and we think one of our chairs would be good for you. And you guys know that I'm hesitant. I talk about it all the time. I get nothing on this channel for free, despite the fact that I've gone from like 0 to around 70,000 subscribers in about 2 years. I have done that I haven't done sponsorships. I don't get free movies from everybody to review. I don't do any of that stuff. But in this case, this is a tool. This is about my health. This is about my comfort. This is about me being able to do this channel, to do the thing that I love without being in pain, and, to be comfortable on top of that and enjoy it a little bit more, because I love doing this, but that does take a toll. When I do a video, from the thought to writing the notes, the research, doing my bullet point script and all of those things, to recording it, to uploading it and editing it in my software, color correcting it, putting in all the graphics, exporting it, uploading it to YouTube, creating a thumbnail, metadata. If this thing has clips in it, it could be an 8-hour process for that one video. If it's a big essay style video, add time to that. And I'm actually a very fast editor, but that's from creation to completion. That's a lot of hours, because I do a video almost every single day. So in addition to other work that I have to do, I'm doing that as well. So I need something. And to be honest, this chair right here is the Leap 2 chair. We'll talk about it more in a minute because it has some good points. And I wanted to try this chair out, put it together, sit in it off camera before I ever came on and told you about it. So that's what I've been doing. And the first thing I'm going to tell you that I really love about it is it's big. It's big. I'm a big guy, right? I am a very large man. And this chair feels like I can sit in it and be very comfortable. One thing it has above the Leap chair over here is how high this back goes up, where I can actually use the super cool magnetic clasp right here that it has to hold the neck pillow. So when I go back, I actually have head support where I need it. I can move it up and down. And if I want to lay back, I can lay back. And that is another thing. This thing lays all the way back if you want it to, very, very comfortably. And you see I'm big because you barely can see the chair behind me. But it is so comfortable. And a little additional thing that you wouldn't think is this lumbar pad. That lower back problem, that curve at your bottom of your back that never seems to get the support. You can move this thing up or down, and it's just a little thing, but it makes a big difference already. Just like sitting in it in the amount of time I have, it makes a big difference. Now we're going to examine this chair just a little bit more because it has some cool handy dandy features that I really like. So if you come down and look, it has these handrests that will move up and down. It has a magnetic clasp on these handrests that turns any way. So these are very, very customizable armrests. And we're going to come back to them in a minute because there's some things, they're not perfect. They're not perfect at all, but there are some things I really like. They're very similar to the very, very expensive ones on the Leap 2 chair. All right, they actually have a little bit more customization than the ones on the Leap 2 chair. And the big sit pan. We're going to talk about that real quick. So if you look at this, I call it the sit pan. Now, of course, I had to have red and black. I played football at the University of Georgia, and I am a big fan of that color scheme. There are other colors that you can get. But it has a big sitting area, and it has a cool foam, sort of memory foam type surface that doesn't get too hot. My first thought was, this is going to get very hot, and that's not really the case. It has a cooling type foam to it and touch that helps keep it where you're not feeling like it is 1,000 degrees on your backside or on your lower back. And that is a very nice feature. Now, as you see, I have plenty. I take up the chair. You can't hardly see it behind me. I'm wide, but this chair is okay with that because it will hold up to 400, 500 pounds, where most chairs top out around 300, I think it says, at least when I was looking for them. I'm always looking because besides myself, I figured, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I figured if I got this chair and I didn't love it, or if it was too big for me, I would give it to my 15-year-old son, who is a big gamer and a big football player, and quite frankly, about larger than me at this point. So there was no going wrong with giving this a try, but I was going to try it out before I ever put it on camera for you guys. And if you are interested in this chair, I would say there is a lot of great things about it. Does it have a couple of negatives? I mean, we're going to talk about one of the negatives right now. One of the cons, I would say, nothing is perfect, right? I'm hard on every movie I review. I'm hard on every movie that I make. Nothing is perfect. Right now, I am as low down as you can get. And in order to get being tall, I'm sitting up really high. So in order to get this where it would even go under my desk, I have to let it all the way down. And I have to put the chair arms all the way down for it to go up under my desk. Now, when it does, I'm at a great height if I lean back. If I sit up, I'm too high. I'm actually looking over the tops of my monitors at that point. So it can't go as low as like the Leap chair can, but you're kind of getting that because you are getting such a big chair that's comfortable and accommodating. The flexibility of that chair to go lower, because sometimes being big, you want to kind of slouch down in your chair. This does make it a little harder to do that, which actually might be a good thing for my back going forward, because I don't know if you can tell on this chair, after a year, it's developing myelin. So myelin is getting developed in this chair. The headrest is moved over, and the headrest was also an additional $180 on that chair. This one comes with it. It's got the magnet. It's awesome. And because the back is higher, it hits my neck in the right spot. This one is hard to hit my neck in the right spot, and I basically have to be laid all the way back to use it. That's not the case here. I can just set back, and this one really cushions my neck. So those are the two like nitpicking negatives. And to be honest, that's going to vary from user to user depending on what you like and how big you are, things like that. So here is the bottom line. I'm going to continue to use this chair. I'm going to continue to give this chair a long run and see which one over time I like better. Right now, I like how this feels. I like the lower back support. I like that neck support. I like being able to lean back as a big guy and not feel like I'm going to tip over. These are all big things, and that comes in at less than half the price of the Leap chair. So when you factor that in, it's really not as much of a contest as it seems like. And these are my only two experiences with very high-end chairs, which is why I use this to kind of compare to, because I have nothing else to compare it to. These are my first big expensive chairs. And this one, listen, full disclosure, Ewin paid me nothing for this. They sent me the chair for a review. They didn't tell me what to say. So if I'm rambling, I apologize to you and them, but I'm enjoying the chair. It was easy to put together. The tools that came with it, you didn't need anything else. It took like 10, 15 minutes to put it together. You're ready to go. It's got a huge instructions sheet that's the size of Canada. You can't miss it. It is easy breezy. And if you want to try it out, they are giving me a link. It's AVA25, and I'll give you the link down below. That's the discount code. You can get 25% off by using the link, and everything helps out the channel if you use the link. And again, this isn't my big thing, but when it comes to your health, when it comes to your comfort and being able to do your job and do it better without pain, that's when you get my attention. And that's what happened with Ewin, and I am trying to give it a good run. I am enjoying it, and I think you might too if you give it a chance. If not, hey, let me know what your favorite chair is. I've got a real good contender right here, and I appreciate all of your time and Ewin for sending me this chair. And that's what I got for you this time. Have a good sit, everybody. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.